Hey guys, my name is Adam, or 6 shots left, and I hope that you enjoy this video. Alright, so this is just a hardcore domination on WMD, and in case you hadn't noticed, I've gotten fraps to work. It took me quite a lot of effort, but I did manage to get it to work. So I went out and I recorded a whole bunch of gameplays, and now I've got, I think, 4 in my little recordings bank just waiting for you. This is probably a fairly accurate representation of how I play. I mean, I've got a fairly steady KD, and this probably represents it quite well, so I hope you enjoy it. I do get quite thoroughly owned just around here by a guy with dual pythons, I believe. Yes. And if you just ignore any of the stuff going on the left-hand side of the screen, I mean, it's just, on the PC, people can obviously type to each other, and there's always a lot of raging going on there. I was thinking of just blurring it out, but to be honest, I couldn't be bothered. Right here, I do a little bit of camping. I tend not to camp because I really dislike campers. So I don't stick around this position too long, I believe, but when I do come out, I get killed. And as you see, I'm a very bad camper because whilst I'm camping in front of A, we lose A, which was magnificently bad. This class, I believe, I've got obviously the AUG, I think with dual mags. Then I would have hardline, sleight of hand, and marathon. I tend to run with those perks with most of my classes, but I'm changing them up and mucking around with them mostly for the benefit of any viewers I have on YouTube. Speaking of which, I would like to give a huge shout out to everyone who watched my last video. I was amazed by the number of views I got on my first ever video. I was very happy with that. And I would like to send out a huge thanks to the 3 amazing people who subscribed to me after one little crappy video like that. That's amazing. Also, a huge thanks to Jamie, or New Kaiser, for watching my video and giving me some feedback on it. I think I would be right in saying that New Kaiser is my favourite YouTube commentator. He might not have a humongous channel, but he is just awesome. The most positive attitude of any commentator ever, and that's what makes it. So once again, big thanks to you guys. And I'd just like to say that I'm not making all these comments to suck up to people. I am quite sincere in everything that I'm saying. I really, really appreciate it. But now I think I'll get back to the gameplay. I've been thinking of implying some sort of rules into the standards of my uploads, and so far I'm thinking as long as I have 5 kills more than deaths and less than 20 deaths, I'll upload the video. I mean, I don't know, I'm new to this, so I don't know if that's a good standard or anything. Just leave a comment saying what you think, what you want. I will try to meet your demands, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm running around here with my AUG like a beast, and quite often getting killed, and that was because during this game I wasn't paying very much attention. Like, it was still a fairly good game, but I don't think I was playing to my absolute full capacity. Generally, I will get the same kind of scores as this, but more often than not, I won't be killed as often due to careless mistakes. It'll just be due to being outplayed. This game I made a lot of careless mistakes. I think on this kill streak I'm running right here, I get to my attack helicopter. Ah yes, kill streaks. I don't use any of the chopper gunners or dogs or anything like that because I know that I'm very rarely, if ever, going to get those kind of kill streaks. So instead, I typically run with the spy plane or the RCXD, then pretty much always a care package, and then mortar team or the attack helicopter. They just work for me. I find that they are the easiest for me to get and the most benefit. More often than not, I will use the spy plane because I much prefer to run around than control something else and leave my character completely vulnerable. Right here, this guy jumps around the corner and gets a drop on me. I've got no idea how he knew I was there, because I don't think they had a spy plane at the time, but oh well. Right here, I laugh at this guy for placing his care package very foolishly and almost losing it. But then again, I almost do the same thing quite a few times this game myself. I'm just rambling on here because I have nothing specific really to talk about. I'm doing the same kind of thing that Xjaws is doing at the moment. He's got a random class generating thing, and at the moment I'm using something similar, and I'm only using classes that seem incredibly stupid. For example, one of the classes I got, I think, was an Uzi with extended mags, with ballistic knife, C4. It was just a really, really stupid class to use. And I think I'm going to do a bunch of gameplays with things like that because, as I said in my first video, things that aren't done often. And to a topic that isn't very often discussed, that I've noticed a lot of commentators, a kind of mistake that they make. I noticed that a lot of people who play this, they will, if they are running the chopper gunner and the dogs, they will call them both in at the same time. I don't see the point of this because, in my mind, you want to get the most kills. If you've got chopper gunner and dogs, they're sort of fighting each other for the kills. So I would much rather call in the dogs first, let them kill as much as they want, and then once they're gone, then call in the chopper gunner to get more kills. And if they're shooting down your air support, then your chopper gunner is not going to last very long, and some people do use the dogs at the same time to counter getting shot down, but I just don't think it's worth it. You just get a lot less kills. I mean, the more kills the better. The enemy on this game have planted their chopper gunner thing very strategically, and I planted my Samtone very unstrategically, and right here I run into their attack helicopter. What a noob. Quite terrible. This game is only got, I think, a minute left, just under a minute, so I have to think of something to talk about. I'm going to be doing a gameplay with a friend of mine who also plays. We're going to be on COD 4, and we're going to do a C4 and knives only marathon, and I'm going to pick the best kills out of that from both of us and put together a sort of montage. I don't know, if you want that, just let me know. That'd be, I think it'd be fun to watch. I've watched people who do stupid games like only flamethrowers and things, and I find them to be quite entertaining. Don't know if you will, but I do. So that's the end of the game. Thank you guys all very much for watching, and just before this video ends, I would like to say that I'm not in this for the likes or the subscriptions. If you want to, go ahead, but if you don't, no worries. Thanks.